Hi guys, it is J. Lewis again. Welcome to Bipolar Chronicles, Raw Reflections and Real Tea. Okay, we're going to get real. Before we begin, I just want to thank everyone that supported me since my last video. Well, I'm back today with Bipolar Chronicles because I want to keep this conversation going. Mental health, real and unfiltered. I was first diagnosed with bipolar when I was 22 years old, okay? And honestly, at the time, it felt like a death sentence. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I felt that I had lost my identity. And I felt that my whole future was shattered. And I didn't see a way really forward. And you know what made it worse at the time? I didn't see anyone of color who was talking about this kind of thing. You know, it was an unwelcome piece and it was a silent struggle if you had that. Now, since then, Jennifer Lewis, the great comedian and actress, she's a celebrity. She just wrote a book about it years ago. But before her, no one lit a torch on this with people of color. But I'm from an everyday perspective. I'm putting a real touch on it from that kind of story. Okay? And so, you know, that was one piece that made it, what it was. And this is hard for me to discuss, but it must be told. This has to be told because we need to start talking about this kind of thing. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I've learned over the years, and it's very simple, that knowledge is truly power. It is the key to getting one's life back, and it's a game changer in one's mental well-being. No one can erase your diagnosis, but you sure can change the way you start thinking about it and how you move forward in your own life. You are not your illness, but you sure can use it as a catalyst, as a reason to grow, heal, and reclaim your power. Raw reflections and mental notes that I want you to take away from today. One is that knowledge is power. It's a game changer in the landscape of your mental well-being. Two, consistency builds confidence. Show up for yourself daily, even if it's in small ways. And last, you never think it, but it's true. Your story is your own superpower. Believe it or not, it really is. Speaking your own truth. So let's keep talking. And don't forget to see the silver lining in your own playbook of life. Drop me a comment. Share with me your own story. Tell me what has been your biggest challenge with your own mental well-being. So this is J. Lewis with Bipolar Chronicles. I want to keep this conversation going. And I want to know, are you ready? Because I know I am. So let's talk. This is Bipolar Chronicles.